Photography has been a part of my life for longer than I can remember. I can't recall a point when I didn't want to take a photo or have a camera in hand or something of that nature throughout my life. It was only about 10 years ago, though, that I really started to take it seriously, to do things in a more professional way, to actually learn the art and skill of photography. It is only then that I started to realize that I really loved photography. I really loved the art of creating and taking photos and making art with what I saw in front of me. When I first picked up the camera properly, about 10 years ago, I needed direction in my life. I needed a form of self-expression. I needed a way to share what I see with the world, or at the very least, my friends and family. I focused, as all photographers do at that time, on the technical skill. The gear, the technology, the fast autofocus and the fast lenses and all of the stuff that people want to focus on and are important to know. Don't get me wrong, they're important to know, important to have an understanding of just what an f1.8 lens versus an f16 lens will do to your image. It's important to know that. As time went on, what really kept me going was photography started to become something different for me. It was a way I see the world. It helped me to slow down. It helped me to notice things I and others would very quickly walk past. I started looking more and developing my style. It started with landscape and wildlife, and it's still very much landscape and wildlife in a lot of ways. But it went from bold, rich colors to an absence of colors, to black and white, to more thoughtful integration of, if I even have colors, in my photo. It started as a thing that I would just do. Take a photo, edit it both in color and then black and white, see which one I like better. Now I primarily do my work in black and white. I don't really know if I can see the world without black and white now. Black and white is a vastly different skill set than color photography, as many should know, or if not know, hopefully they'll learn, and maybe I'll have a role to play in that. I don't think I do. I'm just a small guy. This is my first video, first time doing something like this, but I want to take this step. I want to take the step to give back to the community that I've learned a lot from over the last 10 years. Photography to me now, though, is more of a time capsule, a memory bank, a collection and memory of times, places, locations, feelings, emotions. I want to focus more on those. I want to get those types of photos. I want to share those types of photos, not just the next big banger, as the terminology goes around on the internet. You know, the next big photo, the one everyone likes, the one everyone blows up on Instagram or wherever it is that they share it. I want to share meaningful photos, meaningful, thoughtful, important photos. as I said, I started properly about 10 years ago. And the photos then aren't technically my best photos. This is a great example of that. I love this photo. It means it's a sign that I would see every morning in the spring and fall, usually in the spring, of this low layer of fog just hanging over this lake. And I wanted to capture it. Maybe I made the colors a little too bold. I don't know. But I personally like it. I really enjoy it. A few years later, I started gravitating towards that black and white. Started gravitating towards experimenting with what black and white would look like in the very colorful Pacific Northwest that I grew up in and I lived in. What would it look like without color? What would it look like as if it was taken when photography was still new, back in all those years ago? And then and then this image represents the direction I'm trying to move. Trying to isolate, trying to show so little yet tell so much. I don't know if it's successful. I don't know if it's worth anything. I do know that this is the one image that, for my personal record, exploded on social media. I don't know why. A lot of people liked it. The algorithm threw it all over the place. But that's what they wanted. That's what the algorithm wanted at the time. It's the only photo I've ever had do that. And lastly, this photo. This photo is a photo that I want to recapture time and time again. This is the type of photo that I want to do. This is the type of photo that I want to share. This is where I want to go as an artist. This is where I want to do my stuff, if you would, you know. This channel that I plan on doing, I plan on uploading to it. I don't know how frequently. I hope to be once a week as time goes on, but right now, maybe once every other week, maybe once a month. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping for frequent uploads, but I can't promise what that frequency is just yet. I do know that this isn't going to be a channel about chasing gear, chasing the newest camera gear, lenses, heaven forbid. I don't have the money for that. I wish I did, but I don't. No, this is going to be a channel about what it means to be a photographer, especially in today's age, filled with AI slop and generative AI and all the people that have, for lack of better terminology, a lack of common sense and talent. Now, don't get me wrong, AI is a powerful tool, but it shouldn't be used the way it is. It's going to be a channel about the lessons I've learned, the mistakes I've made, and random thoughts that are on my head. I hope I can show more, have more to show, share more, and hopefully I can learn, and you, fellow viewers and people watching this, can learn as well. Hopefully I have some value to teach and to show and to maybe help get others a little more creative. That's really what I like. I like creativity. I don't know where I'd be without it, honestly. Creativity is a very powerful tool. And I feel that we've lost that as my years have gone on and the years prior, you know. Creativity was one of the most important things we had. It was how we made the wheel. It was how we made houses, for that matter. Without creativity or art or some form, we'd still be living in mud huts, probably. Or caves, more likely caves. Anyways, I'm starting to ramble. I do hope that you will join me on this journey. Join me for the photography. Join me for the adventure that this is. And I hope I will see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.